The fight starts now. Hope this is one of those easy wins.
So I can't just sit this one out?
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
Are you sure? Our time has finally come.
Take a breather. Take this! Here it comes! You're dead!
This is all my fault. Are you sure?
Here I go! I have you!
This victory will be the first step toward our new future.
Let's earn our keep. We've got an ally to rescue, so stay on your toes.
Do not falter.
for I am here with you.
I beg your assistance at once!
Let's begin. I will be your...
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Shall we? I must succeed. Bring it down quicker.
The enemy's stronghold will be ours.
Out of the way! Take this!
It is done.
Don't mind if I do. Here it comes! You're done!
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
Let's go.
Success.
The stronghold's ours. Take this! On to the next one.
That was brilliant fighting, but I will not be outdone.
We've taken control.
Out of the way!
It's not over.
Take this! Out of the way! Right on.
I almost feel sorry for them.
Yeah? Here it comes! You're done! Yeah? Retreat!
How can I face my comrades after this? Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
This place won't be a problem anymore. Comes out of the way! You're done!
And not a moment too soon.
Let's earn our keep.
Everyone, to arms! We fight for progress!
I'm with you.
Out of the way!
It's Birdie's time to shine. Sure hope this goes.
We will proceed as planned.
I'll do my best.
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
Take this!
Can't fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
Out of the way! On to the next one.
Since you're doing so well, maybe it's okay for me to take it easy a little bit. Are you sure?
I've awaited this moment.
Here I go. I have you.
This victory will be the first step toward our new future.
Wait, that's it? Let's earn our keep.
Let's sing a few bars to get our spirits up.
You can count on me.
Shall we? I must succeed.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back. This is not yet the time for celebration. I'm all right.
This battle will make a fine stage for my debut.
Shall we? I must succeed.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
I don't know how long I can hold out. Help me, please.
You're done!
We can't let it end like this.
We did it!
Take this! The stronghold's ours.
Onward!
No escape!
Don't lose!
Directive
The honor is
fulfilled.
mine. On to the
I'm the
next
star
thing.
now.
I'll win the next one too, if I just stay focused.
If this story is to be believed, then perhaps a holy artifact yet remains hidden in that land.
The same holy artifact the first Emperor of Adrestia used in his effort to unite Fodlan. If we could retrieve it, it would go a long way toward preventing an imperial invasion.
Unfortunately, the area is currently a den of rather villainous scum. And as the Knights of Seros cannot spare any personnel, our options for procuring the artifact are unfortunately rather limited. I certainly cannot do it alone.
But you are not alone. I will be right beside you.
You will not, Flame. I shall not take you anywhere so dangerous.
That ship has long since sailed.
I have already been a part of more battles than I can count.
Perhaps, but still.
I will be coming as well. I have no intention of foisting this task upon the two of you, while I remain behind in comfort and safety.
You surely jest.
I have already asked Cyril to prepare for my departure.
I see now. You had this all planned before you even mentioned it to me.
I did. Oh, and you need not worry. While it has been a time since I last set foot on a battlefield, I can surely hold my own against a lowly pack of brigands.
That is not my concern. I know your true strength better than any. My worry is that our destination lies deep within enemy territory. If something unforeseen were to occur, and the Church to lose its Archbishop, it would be our downfall. If we truly need this artifact, then I will go. Alone.
You speak of the Church's downfall as a hypothetical, yet it is already upon us. As such, it is my duty to set things to rights.
Is now a good time, Lady Rhea?
Of course, Cyril. Please, come in. Oh, you.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, I had a feeling you wouldn't like this. Cyril insisted I come, so here I am. You're headed for a den of thieves, right? This kind of stuff is my bread and butter. You should let me help.
It felt kind of weird being your sole bodyguard on such a dangerous mission, Lady Rhea. So I thought another sword might come in handy. I'm real sorry if I overstepped.
Hey, if you feel like you can't trust me on this one, I'm happy to go find a cozy bed and nap the rest of the day away. So, what do you say?
King Dmitri has spoken quite highly of you. I also hear you lead your own private force and are well respected within the kingdom's army. If you are prepared to assist us, I will take it.
I have heard much the same, and yet...
Then it is decided. Oh, and you will be handsomely compensated for your time, of course.
All right, but don't feel like you've got to shower me with rare jewels or anything. I know times are tough for the Church right now. Besides, it sounds like a pretty simple job to me.
In that case, you have our thanks.
Afraid I can't be away for long, though, or my actual employers are gonna get annoyed.
Our destination is a nearby mountain hamlet. It was once a holy site for the Church, and apparently has some connection to Saint Indek. Sadly, its history has long since been forgotten, but this is our chance to liberate it from its new and villainous residents.
Excellent, Lady Rhea. Let us be off with all speed.
Easy, Flame. I will go on ahead and scout the enemy. You can come later with the others. Ah, and I would like you to come with me.
Glad to.
Cyril, I trust you to keep Flame and the Archbishop safe. Is that understood?
Yeah, of course.
Seteth certainly seems worried about you, Flame.
Oh, this is how he always is. My brother has been captured? Oh, how simply awful!
Sorry for not stopping you, but I promise we'll save it, all right?
The bandits are blocking all of the paths. But which one even leads to my brothers?
I vote we take them all out. We'll find the one that leads to Seteth eventually.
Whenever it comes to you, dear Flame, Seteth completely loses his composure.
Yes, it truly is rather embarrassing.
Appreciate the help. I was actually surprised you came with us. Why did you anyway?
Honestly, I don't know you churchy types very well, and this seemed like a good chance to fix that.
How sad that this land should be forsaken.
Oh, my turn! Yeah! Now we can move forward again. Hold fast, Seteth. We are coming for you.
Be careful, Flame. I fear for Seteth if anything should happen to you.
Brother, we found you! No choice! I must do this!
My apologies. I had hoped to scout the enemy and secure a clear path.
Both of your celebrations are premature. We still have to deal with these brigands.
I can endure. But for how much longer?
Lady Rhea is so powerful. Does she even need me protecting her?
Lament your weakness! Do not interfere! It's not over! Lament your weakness!
Take a breather.
Do not interfere!
You're hurt, brother. Allow me to heal you.
Now, let us uproot these bandits and locate the holy artifact.
Still in the fight!
And perhaps we will get some information out of them in the process. Sorry to worry you, Flame. I am better. Now, leave the rest to me. I shall protect you.
Out of the way!
I'm all right.
Onward!
Not a problem.
I'll cut you! Surrender! No escape! Surrender! They got me!
Do not lose hope. The artifact's value would be lost on one such as him.
Your defeat is nigh! Surrender!
This is the end! A sacred item has been hidden in this land. Do you know aught about it?
Huh? I don't know nothing about nobody!
Have you seen any ancient items nearby?
Actually, I heard there's a shield or something if you go further in.
That must be the holy artifact Saint Seros and Great Emperor Wilhelm hid away. Let us be off.
We know where to look for it now. We must hurry and see what we can find.
Seteth or I should be able to spot it.
My turn? Onward!
Indek once had a workshop in this mountain hamlet, though there is no sign of it anymore.
So much time has passed that all has withered and faded. I can only hope the shield itself remains intact.
Look! I found an old shield!
That is nothing more than an old buckler discarded by the bandits. Keep searching. For bandits! They are no match for our combined might.
Lady Rhea, I found some kind of shield. Could this be the one?
Unfortunately, no. But it must be nearby.
Ah, here it is.
This is indeed the shield crafted by Indek for Keyhole, and later passed to Great Emperor Wilhelm himself.
It was made for, Saint Keyhole? Amazing!
Boy, hold on! You lot can't just waltz in here and take my shield!
You know nothing of its true value, and greed is all that motivates you. Come, I shall rid you of that impulse.
How did I lose?
May you find peace with the goddess.
Fine work, everyone. Let us head back.
We successfully drove out the bandits and recovered the holy artifact. I must thank you all for your help. Truly, the goddess has blessed us this day.
So, that shield is the artifact?
It is actually one of the sacred weapons. I am certain you know of them.
Oh, right. I remember hearing how Saint Macuel made him a long time ago.
You are well informed, although in this case, only half right. Many people mistakenly believe the sacred weapons were forged by Saint Macuel. In truth, most were forged by Indek, then imbued with power by Macuel.
It is said that this one, the Okine Shield, was created by Indek for Saint Keyhole.
They were such good friends. Or so I once read.
Indeed, but Seros decided to gift the shield to the first Emperor of Adrestia instead. Do you know who that was?
It was, yeah, let's see if Cyril knows.
It was... Vil something, right?
Wilhelm Paul Resvelg, the only person to hold the title of Great Emperor in the history of Adrestia. At first, he merely ruled over Enbar, but then Seros imparted the revelation of the goddess upon him. In the blink of an eye, he forged an empire and raised an army to unite the war-torn land of Fodlan. His battle raged for decades. Much blood was shed.
Seros and the Four Saints fought beside the Empire at this time, which is why the struggle is now known as the War of Heroes.
Huh. Did you know all that, Cyril?
Don't use my ignorance to feel better about yourself.
Finally, Nemesis, the leader of the opposing forces, was defeated at the Battle of Tailteen. Having achieved his chief ambition, Great Emperor Wilhelm ceded the throne to his son, Lycaon. Wilhelm continued to assist Lycaon in battle. But Lycaon perished at a young age, and Wilhelm soon retreated into the background. He relinquished this shield to Seros, and together they returned it to Indek's workshop.
Then it lay forgotten for over 1,000 years.
1,000 years? It doesn't look anywhere near that old.
That is because Uncle Indek was so skilled. In fact, he was the finest blacksmith who ever lived.
Uncle?
I mean Saint Indek. They call him Uncle in some fables, so I misspoke.
Alas, in the present day, the Adrestian Emperor is attempting to eradicate the Church of Seros. They forget their very origins. It is nothing short of pure blasphemy. Here, the shield is yours. We also recovered other useful items from the bandits, and they are yours as well.
Really?
The Archbishop wishes it.
Just as Great Emperor Wilhelm once used this shield to defeat the wicked Nemesis, I pray you might use it to defeat the wayward Emperor Edelgard.
Gotcha. I'll give it to Dimitri and tell him to use it as he sees fit.
Excellent. I am certain he will find a proper purpose for it. Indek's superhuman talent and Wilhelm's fierce will, Seros' wishes for Fodlan, and the blessing of the goddess herself. All these things dwell within the shield. I am certain it will lead the way to victory for you, as well as all adherents of the Seros faith.
I'll take your words to heart, too, and make sure to pass them on to Dimitri.
See that you do. I expect great things from you all.
Now then, I'd like to hear opinions on the proposed tactics. Personally, I believe it best to gather our forces and attack the stronghold directly, but...
Of course the boar wants to rush in headlong. Using a small force to take out the enemy's base of operations is a far better idea. Do you have something to say? Or are you just going to stand there glaring at me?
I have nothing to add, no.
So you're saying you have no thoughts on it whatsoever? You don't even agree or disagree? Just purely, blissfully neutral?
Enough, Felix. Leave Dedu be and tell me more about this idea of yours.
We don't need to kick down the front door here. Sneaking in with a small force and burning their food stores will be more than enough.
Interesting. We'd miss a chance to loot their supplies, but it would free up our main force for other matters. Still, it won't be easy to slip past their patrols. I'd best take my personal troops and...
Allow me to take on the role. I trust that'll be satisfactory.
Right then. Now that we've solidified our strategy, let's break for a bit.
Okay, what is your problem? You've been giving me that look ever since we came in here. You clearly have something on your mind, so spit it out.
It's good to have you with us.
Huh?
Few can debate His Majesty without hesitation or ill intent. Our war council proceeded smoothly as a result.
You make me sound like some kind of troublemaker. I don't disagree just for the thrill of it, you know.
You don't say.
Dimitri's always had a reckless streak. Who knows what kind of mess he'd drag us into if someone wasn't around to stop him. The guy would gladly throw his life away for someone else, given half the chance.
You have a point.
His death would mean the destruction of both Fargus and the Church. So when I try to protect him, what I'm really doing is protecting the kingdom.
Spoken like the shield of Fargus.
What's with a smile? I told you, if you've got something to say, just say it.
I know you spoke up for my sake as well. I'm grateful for it.
Yeah, well, just doing what's expected. I mean, we're, you know, brothers in arms and all that.
Apologies for the wait. I trust we're ready to reconvene? You two seem to be having a lively discussion. May I ask what it was about?
Of course, Your Majesty. Felix was just saying...
I was saying how much of a fool you are. And now come. We have more important things to discuss. How long are you going to keep staring blankly like an idiot? You should eat.
You're right. My apologies.
Let me guess, you're in a tizzy about how best to make use of the Church's forces. Or maybe you're just worried about how our forces will survive the winter. Well, knock it off. A good leader knows when to let their vassals do the worrying for them.
Is that why you left your uncle in charge of House Fraldarius?
Yes. Though I've been returning to the territory the moment any issues arise with his governance.
And your mother? Is she in good health? I imagine it's difficult to manage all the family squabbles on her own.
Oh, she's fine. She's good at that sort of thing. I actually think she likes it. I suggest you focus on your own issues for once, instead of worrying about everyone else.
I'm not sure that's possible. Oh, but that does remind me. I hear the Knights wanted to hold a joint training session.
Forget it. You'll never change. I'd tell you to stop brooding so much, but I'd be wasting my breath.
I cannot afford to lose this war, Felix. I must protect the kingdom. I must avenge the fallen. Each day, we draw ever closer to those who pulled the actual strings. I've already punished any who knew of the plan and did nothing, as well as a number of middle-rank conspirators. But it isn't enough. There are still those who must answer for this crime with their lives.
You are a book with one chapter and no ending. What will you do when you actually have this revenge of yours?
I don't know. But if I can quell their grief and their hate, it will be enough. Do you hate me, Felix? After all, I saw Glenn die. I watched it and could do nothing. His end lies on my shoulders.
That's enough. I don't hate you, okay? You weren't responsible for any of that. They didn't die for your sake. They made their own choices of their own free will. Don't be so conceited.
But surely they didn't want to die. Yet they did so to protect me. Me. I am undeserving of such sacrifice.
I told you to quit brooding and eat. Your food's going to rot if you wait any longer.
Yes, of course. Time certainly does fly, Ash. Why, it's already been 1.5 years since you became a knight. Still, it must be difficult working in such unfamiliar lands. Are you doing well?
Yeah, I'm great. Everyone in the capital has been really nice, honestly. If anything, I guess I'm still just unsure if I have what it takes to be a knight.
Do not give in to doubt. Remember, most knights currently in the service of House Blythed only entered the castle after I became king. You have fought with me for much longer, and so in that sense, you have the advantage.
Sure, but I'm not nobility. I don't even have a crest. So, I want to repay you for appointing me, even if it costs me my life.
I see. Tell me, Ash, what exactly does knighthood mean to you?
Huh? I'd say knights are loyal to the king, and willing to give their lives to protect the crown and their people. That's right. Right?
That is indeed what many claim a knight should be, but reality is rarely so rosy. Put bluntly, it is the job of a knight to dispense death. The Code of Chivalry emphasizes loyalty, yes, but this is only to ensure knights remain under the complete control of their lords.
Well, I mean, I guess that's true.
I have no quarrel with your dedicating yourself to such a code, but there is no need to stake your life upon it.
But...
My closest friend was a knight who served the royal family. He was near to my own age, and I admired him greatly. But one day, I watched him die. He stood his ground and fought bravely, but his life was snuffed out in the blink of an eye all the same.
You're talking about Felix's brother, right? I remember Lord Rodrigue mentioning him.
His dying screams echo in my mind to this day. My point, Ash, is that there may come a time when you must decide between your loyalty and your life. And though I know this to be a selfish request, when that day comes, I want you to choose life.
Even if it means turning my bow against you?
Especially then. If you find yourself unable to follow through, I beg you to leave the battlefield quietly and with all haste. I pray it never comes to that.
Right. I have something to say, though. I don't think that friend who protected you threw his life away because he was a knight. He just wanted to save his best friend.
Even if it meant destroying futures that might have come to pass had he but lived?
Look, I don't know if what he did was right. So if you're asking me not to throw my life away, I promise that I won't. But I don't think it's wrong to fight to the end for someone that you love.
Well put. Perhaps you're right. In any case, I must be off. I have drills I must attend to. After all, I must do everything in my power to be the sort of ruler worthy of such loyalty.
You've done more than enough, Your Majesty. We all respect you to the ends of Fodlan.
Ash, you've come at the perfect time.
Why is that? Oh no, am I interrupting?
Not at all. In fact, I'd like you to try this tea.
Sure. Did you create this blend yourself?
I did. Your talk of medicinal herbs inspired me to study them. I created a number of different brews, thinking I might find one suitable for His Majesty. But first, I would like your opinion on the quality.
Taste testing, is it? I'd be happy to help. Oh, this tastes like...
Yes? How do you find it?
To do, what did you use in this?
The same flour you gathered before, mixed with some other herbs, then steamed. I read that doctors in the capital frequently concoct a similar blend. Does it not suit your tastes?
No, I love it. It actually reminds me of something. Of course! This is what Lenato used to give me when he first took me in.
Lord Lenato used to brew this tea?
He sure did. Wow, this really takes me back. I wasn't born into a noble family, so when I started living with Lenato, I had no idea how to act. I was nervous as anything at first, but I'd always calm right down the moment I drank his tea.
I did read that this tea is useful for calming nerves. Perhaps he was trying to make you feel at home.
That sounds like him. I was pretty young at the time, so I never knew what kind of tea it was. But this definitely has the same flavor. Strange to think I've been in the capital for 2 years now and never came upon it again until today. I wonder if Lenato ever served this tea to Grand Duke Rufus.
He never said?
No, I guess the two of them had a falling out a long time ago. He never really talked about his time in the capital. But I think he started studying herbs as a way to help the Grand Duke. Just like you're studying them to aid His Majesty.
It's possible.
Anyway, thank you, Dedu. That really hit the spot. Hey, would you teach me how to brew it sometime? I'd love to let everyone else try it.
Yes, of course.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Bring your company over to the western wall. I'll defend the interior myself.
Yes, Lady Catherine.
Been a while since I've had the pleasure of watching you work, Catherine.
I could say the same of you. It's been, what, 2 years now since you left the Knights? You picked some time for a reunion.
The kingdom called and I answered. That's it. Besides...
What? If you got words for me, then spit them out.
Words, huh? You know, I wasn't sure what to expect when I heard there was an ex-bandit playing general over here. But your orders are precise, and you have some serious tactical know-how. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were a trained leader.
Sometimes even bandits have great commanders. Not often, but I've seen it happen.
Our lands were always under siege by Srang forces. Got defense strategies practically beaten into me when I was a little kid.
You really are the former heir to House Gautier, then. I heard a lot about you when I was a kid myself. I'd always hoped to spar with you one day. Never thought you'd end up disowned.
Cram it. I'm the one who cut ties with that rotten house of mine.
You've done well to stay alive since.
Yeah, because I've got a purpose now. I'm gonna show the world that if I act all proper, even a crestless loser like me can accomplish whatever he wants. Ugh, made me sick to my stomach hearing that drivel. Even sicker coming from some weak-willed king with a crest who's been spoon-fed his whole life.
Yet here you are, fighting in his army. And well, at that.
Yeah, turns out the king's not the only weak-willed one around here. You know what they said to me? That I wasn't going to be held back by crests anymore. That the only thing tying me down now was my own past mistakes. Now look at me, square at the top of a squad full of crest bearers and none alike. But ridiculous as it sounds, part of me's actually come to like it.
Lady Catherine, our enemies are within the fortress, but all of the gates were sealed.
This is Aryan Road we're talking about. There's probably more than a few hidden passageways we're not aware of in here.
The former lord of this fortress, Count Rowe, fell in battle, but I doubt he was the only one familiar with the secrets of its construction.
Then we'll have to fight them off until reinforcements arrive. I will cut these trespassers down in one fell swoop.
We don't even know how many of them there are yet. Looks like I'm finally settling my debts.
Such a bleak outlook will only consign you and your soldiers to defeat.
Why, you... Forget it. Look, if you want to make it out of this alive, you'll listen close. A fortress like this has always got a secret passage. There's only a few places it could be.
The fighting has reached Aryan Road's inner walls. The enemy must have entered through some unknown route.
I'm glad they're already in. Just means more chances to show what I can do.
I appreciate your confidence. Is everyone prepared? Today, we will deal a decisive blow not only to the vile Emperor, but to all of Adrestia. And I will be depending on each and every one of you to do it. Now, with me!
Please hurry, Your Majesty. The enemy used a secret passage to infiltrate the fortress, and have already engaged Catherine and her unit.
And let us help them at once. We cannot afford failure here. Aryan Road is too valuable.
So they really did find a back way in. Seems like the main gate's still closed. Thankfully, the controls aren't too far off.
They've stationed units around the controls for the gate. We'll need to fight our way past them if we're to have any hope of opening it.
Guess I've lost a step.
Shamir! We must assist her!
Take that!
This is where I die, huh? Not the most comfortable place for an eternal sleep.
Shamir is in dire trouble. We must help her at once.
Take this! Here it comes! You're done!
I've awaited this
That
moment.
should clear our way into the fortress.
Surprised you came for me. I guess I should return the favor.
We're Kingdom forces! Quick, request reinforcements from the main army.
Stop the messengers! If they send in more troops, we'll never reach the main hall.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
Shall we? I must succeed.
Not a problem. I've got this.
They'll never know what hit them.
Yeah, right!
I refuse to hold back. You won't stop me!
I'll do what I must.
You are mine!
The Emperor's personal guard is pretty tough. I'm almost impressed. Almost.
You're safe here. Please, go rest. You can leave this to us.
Appreciate it.
Take a breather.
I owe you one.
One of the Gautier brats, huh? Don't tell me you actually want to fight me. I'm a lot more than some stupid family name. I'll knock your teeth out for that. Well, isn't someone feisty? Fine. Show me what you can do.
Miquelon and Gwendol are fighting. It's probably for the best that I don't go help him, honestly. Perhaps, but we can't abandon him either. Let us open this gate and hurry to Miquelon's aid. So we have to open this gate before we can open the one at the main hall? That's
I shall take
annoying.
the lead.
I'll do my best.
Begin. I am advancing.
True to its fame, the Silver Maiden's arsenal is robust indeed.
There. No reinforcements should be showing up now.
I'll do my best. Let's...
Why?
I'll show you.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this. Shall we?
The enemy's stronghold will be ours.
Let's take it for ourselves.
Why?
Bring it down quickly.
I'm swapping in.
That's one.
Not bad, but not good enough to beat me. Well,
It might be different if you were pressed, but there's no way I'm losing to some restless old man.
you sure know how to bark, but can you bite? Let's find out, shall we, Miklon?
Not a problem. I've got this.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability. I've awaited this moment.
Take a breather.
It appears we're in time. We will help bolster the main hall.
Wow, the old man's here. I guess it really never hurts to ask.
Yeah? Take this! Here it comes! You're done!
There should be one more device to open the gates to the main hall. We'll need to locate it. I've awaited this moment.
You really don't hold anything back.
I refuse to hold back.
It's time I get you out of here, isn't it? You won't stop me!
What a joke. Still, at least I bought us all the time we needed.
True. I didn't expect you to give me that much trouble. You put up a fine fight, whelp. Or should I say, Sir Miklon.
I may have disowned him as my son, but I see no reason not to avenge him.
Can't believe he kept that many forces away from the main hall. That brother of mine really was something.
Everyone prepare to fire! We'll give him hell!
We won't get very far like this. We need to shut those weapons down first.
I'll do my best. Let's move.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Begin.
The Sky Spirit watches over me.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
You've got spirit, daughter of Karen. I'm impressed.
That's big talk from someone who looks like he's got one foot in the grave.
Restorative's in order.
Oh no, Catherine! We must go to her aid!
The enemy's stronghold will be ours.
I refuse to hold back. You won't stop!
Now's our chance. Attack!
Now the stronghold is ours. Let's turn these things off.
Turn. Take this! You like that? What the? Out of the way!
Perfect. Now the trap should be disabled too.
Take this!
That should put a stop to the attacks, too.
Well done, everyone. I see the whelps are all here. Think any of you can kill me?
All that's left is to invade the main hall.
Sorry you had to come back me up. But we managed. Thanks to you.
Out of the way! No, not yet! Still improving.
Yours is a strength that should be wielded freely.
Here it comes! You're done!
As a knight, it's my duty to seek revenge for my lord. I'll fight on account until my dying breath.
I take no pleasure in killing a man like you, yet I cannot allow you to live on.
As a knight of House Rowe, I'll take back my lord's castle if it costs me my life! No! As far as graves go, yes, this'll do.
A knight with no lord to serve faces adversity indeed.
Guess I really dragged you down there. Thanks for the help.
Report! A large imperial force is advancing on the Aryan Road perimeter.
And I bet the Emperor is with them. What's our move, Boar?
We will not give the fortress back to them. All forces, move to intercept!
Still in the fight!
You should know that this fortress is one fun surprise after another. Well, would you look at that? A hidden staircase.
Opened another secret passage? Whoever that is must be quite familiar with the construction of this place.
If it's someone from House Rowe... Oh, then maybe we can persuade him to join our side.
You're dead!
Aryan Road is a key position for us. We must retake it, even if we suffer losses in the process.
I can't believe I got myself dragged out here.
If we get the main hall, we'll lose the whole battle. Plus, we've got to protect the strongholds all around it, too.
Please tell me you're not pointing that thing at my beautiful face.
Couldn't someone else have handled this? What am I even doing here?
Here it comes! Take this! You're done!
We will proceed as... We must strive to perform to the best of...
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
Time to go to work. Let me show you how it's done.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
I shall take the lead. You will not step aside. Let's make the most of this.
There won't be anything for the rest of us to do if you keep that up, Your Majesty.
Oh, I'm really in it now. Who knows if I can even hold out until Her Majesty gets here. I'll be dropping out here. I'm not ready to die yet after all.
Prepare a volley of arrows. Show them the results of your training. Now, fire!
You refuse to hold back. You won't stop me!
That old man was just looking for a good place to die. And now that he's dead, it's all on me.
Were you with the bandits? Or Gwendol? You're from House Rowe.
Away!
Somebody wants to die.
I knew it! You're from House Rowe! We sure could use you on our side. What do you say?
For this.
Well, when you put it that way. I guess I would prefer not to get butchered.
Move! Leave my sight!
For the love of...
von Hevry, Imperial Minister of Domestic Affairs. My reasons for being here are my own.
Both lose! Now what?
You down! Leave my sight! You're done!
I won't be much use if I'm wounded any further. There's no sense in getting myself killed.
My turn?
I shall retreat.
Yeah? Nice one. That's a huge relief. Excellent. That's the Vanguard commanders dealt with. The question now is, where is Edelgard?
We will crush the Kingdom Army and seize Aryan Road once and for all. Forward!
This battle shall determine the fate of the Western Front. We must show them the might of the Empire. Yeah?
If we can take her down here, the war is over. Everyone, now is the time to rally against the Empire.
We must not lag behind Edelgard. Everyone, forward!
I
They've mobilized. We must defeat them quickly.
It's been a while, Tressa. You know, it's not too late for you to come back to the Empire. What do you say?
I am wishing this were different, but I will not turn my coat a second time. I am fighting with pride as the future queen of Bridgerton.
Do not interfere! The Emperor himself. I'll be the one to bring her down.
I have nothing more to say. This ends now.
Yes, I suppose it does, Edelgard. Let us finish this.
It will take more than this to stop me.
Finally have our chance. I cannot let it go to waste.
I surrender. Now read me my last rites, or let me go!
Once this battle is over, I can just hear it comes! Ferdinand von Eyck, hero of Adrestia! You're done! Is that all? Yeah? Out of the way! Unfortunately, I really do have quite a lot to live for. So I must take my leave.
Turn?
But revenge will be mine!
It seems you are the victor in this fight. I bid you farewell.
No escape! Indeed, this moment will be the doom of you both.
Tallis.
Dear Edelgard, it has been far too long.
Is it so? Have you really found an ally in Dimitri?
What lie is this?
So you are not allies? That makes more sense. I can't imagine you joining forces with the man who killed your father.
If what you say is the truth, if this man murdered my father, then you and I have much to talk about. Till then, nobody lays a hand on you.
Is that?
That's enough. I'm all right. Really.
No, you're not. And I'm not gonna let you die here, okay? I promised you, didn't I? By your side. Always. Yeah.
Your Majesty, the Imperial army makes to retreat. As for that monster, it's disappeared.
Understood. After what happened to Edelgard, I dare say they had little choice.
We must treat your wounds, Your Majesty. They will only worsen without proper rest.
You needn't worry about me. The Empire is on the back foot. This is our chance. Secure Aryan Road at once!
Yes, Your Majesty.
Edelgard called my father's killer Tallis.
Hey, Dimitri. I didn't catch more than a glimpse of the guy, but something's not sitting right with me. His power was so familiar. Do you think he's another one? Like Tomas? And like me? How am I connected to them? Just what is this power I have?
I understand your concern. But my thinking remains unchanged from 2 years ago. Whatever the truth of your abilities may be, I trust you, and I will continue to do so. I only wish I had more to say than that. My apologies. Still, if your power truly is the same as that of Tomas or this Talus, then we may find that the questions hanging over the two of us share a single answer.
What do you mean?
Edelgard said it was Talus that murdered my father. Of course, it is the peak of folly to take an enemy's word at face value. But if she spoke true, then neither the Western Lords nor the Empire are the root of this strife. Another faction skulks in the shadows of Fodlan, bending matters to their will. And if we suppose Cornelia was party to Talus and his dark schemes, her actions become all the more explicable. I alone must bring light to this darkness.
You're doing it again. You don't hold a monopoly on revenge, you know. Or on truth-seeking, for that matter.
I need to know what happened too. I need to face the reality of my past. I'm in too. I want my father to finally have closure.
I know I don't have the same kind of shared history all of you do. But I do share your desire to know the truth, both about myself and everything else.
Yes. Yes, you're right. Forgive me. For the time being...
Dimitri.
We have defended the fortress ably, but lost countless capable officers and soldiers in the process. Even I will need time to recover before I can wield my lance anew. Once we've secured the Silver Maiden, we'll return to the capital. Edelgard.
Are you certain? Most. Adrestia is yours to command in the Emperor's stead. None remain who can stop your ascension to the peak of this empire.
And what says Her Majesty?
Nothing at present. A grave injury suffered during the siege of Aryan Road has left her unable to speak. Come now, Duke. Haven't you always dreamt of saving your dear empire in its time of greatest need?
Yes, you have a point. I will take up arms to solve this crisis. Under my rule, we shall crush the Kingdom and Alliance both, and unite all of Fodlan beneath the ever-majestic banner of Adrestia. The unfulfilled ambition of countless emperors past will be made manifest by none other than myself. Ludwig von Eyre, savior of the Empire.
Then we will lift you up from the darkness, until the day you inevitably stumble back down.
Having driven off the Empire and defended Aryan Road, Fargus gains a distinct advantage on the Western Front, while the indisposed Emperor retreats to her palace in Enbar. Capitalizing on Edelgard's condition, control of Adrestia is wrested away by the now regent, Ayr. However, the citizenry grows quickly resentful of his brutal manner of governance.